Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and to the final video in this year's journals. It has once again been a crazy year, but a good year for bullet journaling. So I wanted to take this time before the new year and show you once again all of my themes from this year. I don't do a full flip through of all of my spreads like lots of bullet journalists do because I'm a very private person and I feel like that's a lot of personal information to put out there, and I just don't have time at the moment to blur everything out that I don't want to be out on the internet. So I'm going to stick with a theme flip through for this year, and I hope that's cool with you. Anyway, here is my first theme of the year, which was January, and a reading theme with some cozy books, blankets and fairy lights, and I loved it. It was a great start to the year. Next up was my second Harry Potter theme I've done, which was Honeydukes for February. I used lots of pastel pink and mint green in this setup, as well as some checkerboard paper. Not my favorite theme of all time, but definitely not a bad one. By the way, if you want to see me setting up all these themes in my bullet journal, I will link the playlist of all my bullet journal setup videos for you above right now, and all of them in the description of the video as well. Moving on to my March theme, which was this really simple monstera leaf theme. I don't really have much to say about this, except that I enjoyed doing a simpler theme for once. And that leads us straight to April, which was another very simple theme that I did because I had just moved to a new flat and just didn't have time to do something more detailed in my bullet journal. But this time around I didn't like the theme at all. I don't exactly know why, but I just wasn't feeling this theme, but it did well for a month, and then I moved on to a more detailed theme for May. For May, I did a Lord of the Rings theme, or more specifically a Hobbiton, the Shire theme, because Lord of the Rings is my favorite movie series of all time. I also worked with colored pencils for the first time in my bullet journal this month, which was fun as well. For June, I did a kitchen/cooking theme, and I used lots of this chalkboard paper, which you can see here in the quote page, which I made myself actually using a really cool technique, so that was fun as well. I am noticing that I don't really have a lot to say about all of these themes, so if you want some more in-detail looks, just check out the individual plan with me's. And moving on to the final theme I did in my first bullet journal of the year, which was July, with this really fun pool theme. I'm so sad about this because I lost all of the footage of me setting this up, so the plan with me video is really just a flip through because that was the only part that I could save. But other than that, I really like this theme, and I love looking back at it because it just looks so nice and realistic, like water. Switching over to my second journal of the year, if you're wondering, these are both from Archer&Olive, which is my favorite journal brand. And the first theme I did in my second bullet journal of the year was August with a pirate theme. I used some craft paper, some gold accents, and other than that, mainly black and white. And then September was one of my favorite themes of the year and also one of my favorites to film. I love the autumn vibes and the colors, especially with lots of yellow. So yeah, this was a top tier theme. October was also one of my favorite themes of the year, firstly because I just love Halloween and everything that has to do with it, so obviously I did a Halloweeny theme. And secondly, as you can see, I did something really funky. I did 2 or actually 4 cover pages with a little window separating it, and from both sides it looks like you are looking through the window at something, either at this outside sky with the moon or at the inside with some pillows and Halloween decorations, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. It took a long time, but I'm so happy with it. We are almost at the end. For November I did another very simple theme, but I actually ended up liking it a lot. I drew different cups of coffee and different designs of latte art and drank lots of coffee to match my theme. And now for the final theme in my bullet journal in 2021, my December bullet journal setup. Don't forget to watch the video if you haven't yet. I used real wrapping paper from last year to create these little boxes and parcels, and I'm actually quite proud of myself for coming up with this idea, and I've actually had a lot of positive feedback on Instagram, so I'm happy that you guys like it too. And that leaves one last thing for me to show you in this video, which is my completely filled in theme gallery. It's a spread that I always set up at the beginning of my first journal of a year, to which I add every single month's theme as they come up. And I actually filmed and uploaded a bunch of filling in my theme gallery videos to the channel, so I will link that playlist for you above as well. Anyway, this is the spread filled in, and it's so fun to have all of my themes of the year at a glance. So here's some more detailed looks at all of them. Comment down below which was your favorite theme of the year. I'd love to see that. And of course, if you liked this video and you'd like to support my channel, of course, hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up, and be back for my next video, which will be my 2022 setup. Have a happy Christmas. Bye!